Our voyage will begin with raising or weighing the anchor, and it will end when we drop it at the next port of call.
Stand by to set sail!
Heave a paw and heave away, away, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all stored to make rollick and ride.
As the yards are manned, the foredeck crew prepares the capstan. Sets up the chain brake and connects the anchor windlass below decks with a capstan above. At that point, they are ready for the mate's order.
Heave around the capstan.
8 capstan bars, 2 to a bar. It takes 16 crew to weigh the anchor. At first, the heavily geared anchor windlass will only be picking up the weight of the chain. It takes 1 complete turn of the capstan to pick up 1 link, and each link weighs some 30 pounds. The chain locker below holds 135 fathoms of chain, and each fathom equals 6 feet. That amount of chain lying along the ocean floor can equal many times the depth of the water, which greatly increases the holding power of the anchor.
I'm watching.
We have plenty more work to do. There's no heroes here.
Once the chain is up, the tough part begins. The anchor itself, 2.5 tons of deadweight, plus the weight of the chain between the anchor and the water, must be broken out and heaved off the bottom. With the anchor free, we're underway. As the sails are set, the foredeck crew secures or fishes and cats the anchor, stowing it for the voyage ahead. The brake holds the chain, while the Burton, or fish tackle, is rigged to take over the heavy lifting from the windlass. A wire pennant is attached to the Burton tackle and passed over the side. The mate uses all of his fisherman's skills to hook onto this big one.
Now goodbye to Sally and goodbye to Sue. And away, hey, roll and go now.
Got it.
The Burton tackle is led to the capstan, which has been disconnected from the windlass below. With the windlass holding the chain, the capstan and the Burton tackle are freed to lift the anchor, which takes the load off the anchor chain itself. The anchor is now fished up to the cathead. In the old days, sea shanties set the rhythm and lighten the work of the sailors, and mark the beginning of a voyage that could take months or sometimes even years.
Get your hands out of your pockets, stop sucking your thumb.
The cathead holds the wire pennant safely clear of the ship's side. The cathead also has a chain with a hook on it, which is passed through the anchor shackle and a lanyard attached. Then the chain is drawn up and its hook passed through the cathead, where it is engaged by a latch or dog on top. At the end of the voyage, striking the dog will unhook the chain and drop the anchor once again.
Ease off the Burton tackle.
While a stopper holds the line, taking the full weight of the anchor, the Burton tackle is shifted off the capstan and moved over to a deck bit, where it can be more safely controlled. With a line fast to the bit, the stopper is removed.
Stopper clear.
All right, ease away the anchor.
Now, with the full weight of the anchor transferred to the cathead chain, the wire pennant is shifted aft and hooked onto the balance band on the anchor.
Far. Back down to me now. Hooked up.
The anchor flukes are heaved up into their final resting place against the hull.
Pass.
A chain around the flukes secures the anchor safely for sea. The tackle is stowed.
I've been stepping around.
Clear? You're clear.
Lock away the pennant and put it away.
Okay,
The railings are replaced, and the anchor chain is dogged for final security. Star of India carries 2 main anchors on her bows and a lighter spare anchor, which is used for special jobs as needed. They will remain securely stowed throughout the voyage.
I shipped on board the Ebenezer all day long with scubbing breeze. A purple
On arrival at the next port of call, the captain will have the crew shorten sail and prepare the anchor for dropping.
Douse your square saw.
on the floor, on the main, clear down the rope.
The Burton tackle is once again manned, hauls are set up, and the windlass brake rigged to stop the chain. The Burton tackle is hooked on to the balance ring of the anchor.
Heave around on the Burton tackle.
With the weight of the anchor on the fluke chain, it can't be unshackled. So, the anchor is lifted, slacking the chain and allowing it to be freed. Shifted from the capstan to the deck bit, the Burton tackle is eased, slowly and carefully lowering the anchor. Now, all of the anchor weight is on the cathead chain. The Burton tackle is slacked and removed.
And if you growl, they blow you down.
The windlass is freed, the safety dog raised, and the chain is slacked to run.
Ease your inner jib, halyard. All the way to down low. Watch these teeth. Watch the head. Watch the back.
On command, the carpenter will drop the anchor by striking the dog, which releases the cathead chain, the only thing which is now holding the weight of the anchor. The captain heads the ship up into the wind and backs his sails, bringing the ship to a stop before giving the order to drop the anchor.
Let go.
Let go of the anchor.
When enough chain has been let out to hold the ship, it is braked to a stop.
I'm holding it.
The windlass is locked
All right.
and the chain is dogged for extra security. The voyage is over. We are safely moored again, held in place by our anchor and its chain, our strong link to earth.
She lost her sticks, the mollyhawks picked up the bits, and Bibi Boy's so handy.